Welcome to the X-Series Overview module. These training modules are an adjunct to formal training. You must obtain instruction from an appropriate authority before using this device for patient care. Please take some time to read the operator's manual that came with the X-Series. The manual will also highlight topics not covered in these modules, such as defibrillator paddles, internal paddles, and other accessories. The X-Series is extremely small. Its dimensions are 8.9 inches by 10.4 inches by 7.9 inches, 22.6 centimeters by 20.1 centimeters by 26.4 centimeters, including the handle. It is also extremely light, weighing in at only 11.7 pounds or 5.3 kilograms with a battery and a roll of paper. The large 6.5-inch or 16.5 centimeter screen is very easy to view in a variety of environments and from quite a distance. It can simultaneously display up to 4 physiological waveforms or all 12 leads of a 12-lead ECG, and the numerics are very large. The X-Series displays the current date and time on the top left corner of the screen, which is easy to see and easy to adjust. To access the Date and Time menu, highlight the Date and Time display with navigation keys and press the Select key. This can be done from the standard monitoring screen. The X-Series offers alarm settings for adult, pediatric, and neonatal modes. The latter is available only from Zoll. You can see the indicator at the top of the screen. Each mode will adjust to default alarm settings, NIBP inflation pressures, NIBP inflation volume, and initial energy settings, as well as mode-appropriate energy algorithms. Neonatal mode has not been approved for advisory defibrillation. Here you can see the battery status indicator, which indicates approximately how much runtime remains on the battery at current power consumption. The elapse timer allows you to track the elapsed time for time-critical patients. Vital sign and equipment alert messages give multiple visual indicators to make alarms easily identifiable and user-friendly. Troubleshooting is quick and easy. The X-Series lets the user know of an alarm situation in a number of ways. The parameter window indicator shows the alarming parameter in red against a white background. There are also LED lights on the top of the device that are visible from both the front and rear. Red, yellow, and green lights located on the top of the unit flash on and off when the unit is powered up and are used to indicate a patient alert, equipment alert, and data transfer. Flashing red means a high priority patient alarm. Flashing yellow means a medium priority technical alert, and a continuous yellow, low-priority technical alert. The X-Series unit sounds an audible alarm to indicate the priority level of highest priority active alarm. The X-Series indicates the priority level using a high priority alarm, which consists of 2 sets of 5 short beeps every 15 seconds, a medium priority technical alert, which is 1 set of 3 long beep tones every 30 seconds, and a low priority technical alert, which is a single short beep tone, not repeated. On the left side, there are basic monitoring functions, including 3, 4, 5, and 12-lead ECG with interpretation and measurements. The X series also has Masimo Rainbow SET technology with pulse oximeter-based carboxyhemoglobin or SPCO, as well as methemoglobin or SP-Met measurement, and has Welch-Allen's non-invasive blood pressure technology. The single and dual lumen hose capabilities help improve motion tolerance in the Shure BP and SmartCuff features, which we'll talk about later. For ETCO2 or capnography, X series utilizes Iridian microstream sidestream technology, which can be used on both intubated and non-intubated patients. As you know, capnography is strongly emphasized in the new AHA-ERC guidelines for determining effectiveness of resuscitation efforts, in addition to confirmation of tube placement. You will also notice that there is an 80mm printer, which can display a tremendous amount of data. All the cabling and connections on the left side of the X series have low-profile connectors, making them less obtrusive and more durable. There are multiple ECG options, 3, 4, 5, and 12 lead. In addition, there is backward compatibility amongst the X series and ProPack MD cables for ECG, temperature, and IBP. The Masimo Rainbow cables and sensors are backward compatible with all Zoll equipment using Rainbow technology. The right side of the X series contains the ports for communications, critical care monitoring, and electrical therapies, including USB 2.0. Two YSI connections are located here in the front and can be used with esophageal, rectal, or surface temperature monitor probes. 3 optional channels with 6-pin cable connectors, known as AAMI connections, accept the most commonly used transducers for invasive measurement of invasive blood pressures. There is also a multifunction cable port. At the rear of the device, you can see the Shore Power battery, as well as the auxiliary power connection, which can both power all of the device's operating functions and charge the battery. There is also an embedded battery that provides a 2-minute buffer to change batteries or reopen a patient record. On the front of the device, you will find 7 permanent keys down the right side, including your primary navigation keys. There are 7 quick access soft keys down the left side. The therapy keys are located on the bottom of the X series. Similar to other Zoll devices, the keys are color-coded, red for defibrillation and green for pacing. Also, the steps for defibrillation are clearly labeled 1, 2, and 3 for easy, intuitive use. With these keys, you can perform 80% of all device functions with no more than 2 button pushes from the home screen. The electrical therapy keys will be reviewed in the defibrillation, pacing, and synchronized cardioversion modules. The ready-for-use RFU indicator can be found in the top right-hand corner of the front panel. The RFU indicator gives you an immediate indication of the X series readiness for use without turning on the monitor or waiting for power-up. It shows the status of the unit based on its most recent readiness check. The Alarm Reset Suspend key both temporarily silences vital parameter alarms or acknowledges or resets functional alarms, leads off, cable off, etc. This dual-purpose key both allows you to scroll through the 3 screen modes, primary monitor multiple channel display, vital trend and large numeric display, and closes any open, gray parameter menus. The multi-channel display is custom configurable to show up to 4 traces, any combination of ECG and physiological, ETCO2, SpO2, IBP, CPR features. Waveforms can be displayed at any given time. The Vital Trend display screen allows you to view all vital trends for the current patient without printing a report. The large numeric display gives you very large numbers for improved visibility at greater distances. The 3-key cluster of navigation keys to the right of the screen, clockwise, counterclockwise, and select, are used to move the indicator box on the screen display and to select options. The indicator box is highlighted blue. Pushing the snapshot key represents midpoint of a 24-second snapshot. A total of 24 seconds of data is captured, 12 seconds prior and 12 seconds after the key press. The NIBP key initiates or aborts a single blood pressure assessment. To learn more about NIBP, review the NIBP module. You can access the X-Series functions using the quick access keys that are located on the left side of the display screen. When you press the last key, the left arrow, 5 more keys are displayed. The Lead Select key allows you to change the monitoring lead quickly. To learn more about ECG monitoring, review the ECG monitoring module. The 12-lead key accesses the X-Series 12-lead monitoring capabilities. More detailed information will be reviewed in the ECG monitoring module. The CO2 key activates or deactivates capnography. To learn more about capnography, review the capnography module. The treatment key initiates what we have historically called code markers. The treatment markers provide multiple options, 2 pages with 5 options per page, and are custom configurable. Treatment markers must be pre-configured in the supervisor menu. When pre-configuring, select from a preset list or manually enter any label. The Sync key synchronizes with R-Wave on patient's ECG signal in order to deliver synchronized cardioversion. Its location on the screen at Power Up allows for quick, easy access when needed. To learn more about synchronized cardioversion, review the Synchronized Cardioversion module. The printer or recorder key either starts or stops the printer, allowing you to determine how long a strip you need for any given situation. The X-Series paper is plain white, with an option to print the grid, so you only get a grid when required, such as when reading a 12-lead ECG. There is no grid printed for vital trends or other reports, which could be distracting. The brightness key also offers 3 functional screen modes: color, high contrast with a white background, and night vision goggle-friendly mode when configured. The IBP Quick Access key allows you to access the IBP menu in the critical care versions of the X-Series. To learn more about IBP, review the Invasive Pressures module. Pressing the Alarm menu key provides access to all alarm functions. The Stat Set feature will set most alarm parameters to plus or minus 20% of current value. For exact calculations, refer to X-Series Operator's Guide. The Alarm Suspend key suspends all audio and visual alarm indicators. However, the alarm messages remain active. This feature is configurable, with options for 2, 4, or 15 minutes, or an indefinite period of time. During an alarm suspension, the window displays an alarm suspension timer at the top of the display next to the message area. The Alarm Limits key allows the user a fast, global look at all alarm parameters. It also shows an on-off indicator. The user may manually set alarm values in the Limits menu or in the individual parameter menus accessed from the main screen. X Series has a vast data storage capacity, which can be accessed by pressing the Log menu key. The log bar shows the status of the memory filling over time. To learn more about the Log menu, review the Communication and Data module. The Setup menu key allows the user to change minor configuration options related to ECG, display, volume, printer, and trends. The menu also allows the user to run tests on specific operational functions. There is a Supervisor menu as well, which is password protected since it allows changes to many of the major configurations. The More back key allows you to toggle between two pages of quick access keys. It also allows you to back out of the quick access menus altogether. This self-check is a series of interactive questions that test your understanding of the information presented in this module. This self-check is not graded, however, we will let you know how you did.